When you think of American football, you think of the NFL, and it's 100 plus years of sheer dominance as a business and how it's grown into a global powerhouse. From legends of old to today's superstars, it's the most popular sport in the US, and its most beloved franchise, the Dallas Cowboys, makes more money than any other team in any other sport in the world. With all that good comes bad on the flip side. The NFL is known as the no fun league, and its players, along with the fans, have been fed with some of the rules and regulations of the league, starting at the top with the commissioner. So today we get a fresh start. We start our own league, and it will be all relocated teams. All the NFL talent is jump ship and come over to mine. This new league is where we, the fans, control the narrative. Welcome to the UNFL, United Nations Football League. Hey YouTube, what's good? Welcome to the channel, everybody. I'm King Wallace, and this is episode 1 of the Albuquerque Armadillos Relocation Franchise in the newly formed UNFL on Madden 24. This is my first sports franchise on the channel, and after a 4-year hiatus from posting any content on this channel, I'm back and ready to take on not necessarily a rebuild, but something fresh for me and for you, the viewers. As the NFL season is coming to an end, with the Super Bowl coming up, I felt it was time to put my spin, my take on the Pro League, on Madden, and run it how I see fit. So starting with the league I created, I relocated literally every team within the NFL, and also did a fantasy draft, so no team is built the way you would think. Everyone is going to have to adapt the best way possible, so this should be a wild and fun experience for us all. But let's start with the team that I created. Well, the team that I picked. The Albuquerque Armadillos. The starting quarterback as of right now is Jake Browning. Jake Browning. It's going to be a long season, folks. I'm taking a look at my running backs here. You got Miles Sanders, but Keaton Mitchell, when I saw him, I said, okay, I can work with this. Good speed, not necessarily good power, but good elusiveness. So I don't think I'm going to keep Miles Sanders. And if I do keep him, he's not going to start. Let's be completely honest here. He's not going to start. Keaton Mitchell is my guy. I saw what he did in real life, and I want to see what he could do on the video game. I've tested and played with him a little bit other times, but we'll see how it works. And of course, you got the legend Kyle Hughes check up here, so it's going to be a fun ride. So basically, I'm building my team to play like the 49ers. Don't get me wrong, I do not like the 49ers, but here we are. The offense in this game completely kicks ass, so that's what I'm gonna actually use, and we're gonna see how it goes. And also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build my team and build it up to where I can run that offense. And I'm also going to change playbooks. Mr. Hurricane, create my own playbooks so we can see we can actually add, actually take away, and we'll go from there. Because the big thing is here, I want to have a fun experience, but I want to go in depth as much as humanly possible. So with that depth, with that immersion, you guys are actually going to go on this journey with me. So you see the team, you see what I'm working with. I mean, look at my receivers. I got Old Man Julio on the team, Kadarius Toney, no catch Tony for some reason, but it's gonna be okay. I got Hayden Hurst, Hendershot. Basically the team was drafted, and I didn't really get too many high caliber players here. Now we're gonna run through the rest of the team, and you'll see exactly what's going on here, what we all got to work with. And it's just, I wanted to build a team, but I didn't want to make it unfair. I could have built big offensive line. And guys, pause this if you need to, and go back and look at the team, but I'm going to run through it here for you. Don't want to make this video too long. I'm probably going to already be around 30-45 minutes anyway, but I want you guys to get an actual good look at what we got here. So I mean, the team is, the team is the team, lower caliber players at the more important spots. I mean, I know you saw Deron Payne, so that's good. But look at my linebackers, man. My linebackers aren't that great. At once upon a time, maybe they were, but actually not now. I got Damone Clark, and I think he might be good. He has started developing on here. I got Deron Bland, and, Pick Six Bland, Pick Six Bland, but, he also gives up big scores too. So, I mean, the biggest thing about this series, I want to build this team as I see fit, like I said earlier, and just have a good time, have fun, make something fun for you guys here. And also, I actually want you guys to take a look at my settings. So my settings are kind of my settings, I tweak them just a little bit how I want them, but I actually go out Matt 10 and also Mr. Hurricane. And if you haven't noticed, with me seeing it last time, I watch his videos. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, if not my favorite YouTuber, especially for sports franchises. He actually should be talked about more. And this is my opinion on the matter. If you don't agree, I don't care. I'm a Mr. Hurricane fan, been a fan for 10 plus years, maybe, however long he's been doing it, since going back to his franchise with his first franchise with Minnesota Vikings, I believe. And then, of course, the Minnesota Gophers. The NCAA franchise is the best to me. And, I can't wait to bring that back. I do have a cut restriction. Not exactly sure. We're going to keep that the same. I'm kind of playing with the settings right now. We'll see, because I might want to change that. I mean, you can have a lower rated person on your team, and I shouldn't be upset with that. But, sometimes it restricts of who you can cut and who you want to cut, especially at the end of preseason when you try to make your full cuts. But, you guys will see what I'm talking about. If you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. So my XP sliders. This is full Mr. Hurricane. He showed me exactly what he had, so I copied exactly what he had. And we're going to see how this works, because, man, I'm looking at the development of some of these players and, positions. I was like, man, are they going to develop fast enough? Is this going to be a long season for me? Which it probably is, because his series seem to be, they have a hard time, with developing players and people not developing as fast, especially if they're lower development. So, I mean, at this point, you go through them, you can pause them if you need to, stop the video, pause it so you can take a look. But the last thing I want to show you guys is actually the gameplay sliders. So the gameplay sliders, they're almost Matt 10 and Mr. Hurricane exact, but not to a T. And you'll actually see why I'm going to show you in just a second here. So, you're going down the list, everything is like, oh, okay, yeah, that looks about right, That interception is going to have to change. That's going to have to change, because the CPU already catches too many interceptions as it is. But I like to play with my minimum player speed threshold at 0. If you're fast, I want you to be fast. I don't want slow people sticking with fast people. That doesn't work for me. I don't see why they play it that way. That it doesn't play bad when I play. So that's how I'm going to actually have it. That's how I'm going to keep it. If you don't agree, I don't care. But that's actually what I wanted to show you guys. So if you're still here by the end of this video, thank you for your time. Join me later this week for the preseason video. This was just the hype video, the intro, just to get you interested. Hopefully you are. And if you are, go ahead and put a like on the video. I don't expect you to subscribe yet, but it's coming. You're going to stay. Peace.